Everybody, my name is Crissy.
Hi, I'm Lynn, and we're here from the Chattanooga Public Library.
And today we are going to be doing a sew up craft in which we upcycle an old t-shirt into a superhero cape. So I'm going to be leading the program, and Lynn and a special guest are going to be participating in the program. So I'm going to go over the supplies and the instructions, and then we're going to turn our t-shirts into superhero capes. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, so some of the supplies that you are going to need for your superhero cape first is going to be a t-shirt. So I'm using a white one so that you will be able to see all of my different pin marks, but it doesn't have to be white. What color do you have, Lynn?
Purple.
Perfect. So the other supplies that you might need is going to be some markers. So I have fabric markers, but you could also use Sharpies, anything that would mark on your t-shirt. Perfect. You've got fabric markers as well. So I also have some scraps of fabric and a glue gun because I thought it might be fun to like cut out some different shapes for my cape and glue them on to my t-shirt. And then you might need some ribbon. It's not mandatory, but I thought it would be fun to add some to my cape. Yes, Lynn's got her ribbon ready. And then, of course, you'll need some scissors to cut your t-shirt. And then the last thing is going to be a piece of paper and a pencil so that we can start to design our t-shirt and also design our superhero. All right, so I think that's all the supplies we're gonna need. So we're gonna come back with our special guest and get going. Yay! All right, so I think it's time for our special guest. Take it over.
It is. Special guest, come join us.
Hi.
This is my daughter. Daughter, tell your name.
I am Josie. I am 8 years old. And I am very happy and excited and kind of nervous about doing this.
I promise you are going to be great.
It's gonna be
All right, so Josie, are you ready to start with our superhero cape?
Yes.
Awesome. So our mom might have to help us with the first couple of steps because we've got our big scissors, but you can be her assistant for this one, and then you get to kind of take over the design process. Sound good?
Yep.
Great, here we go. So for our first step, we're gonna go ahead and take our shirt and lay it flat.
I don't have much space.
Now we have a picture on the front of our shirt. Does it matter which side of the shirt that we use?
So we are gonna actually end up using the back of the shirt. Well, that's what I'm going to use because I also have a picture on the front of mine.
Okay.
So depending on what you have at your house, you will want a blank canvas. So if you have a shirt that the front part is blank, but there's stuff on the back, then you could use the front part. But I'm personally going to be using the back and giving instructions on the back.
Okay.
Okay. So our first step is going to be taking our scissors and removing both of the. Okay. So let's go ahead and take our t-shirts and scissors and remove our sleeves.
All right. All right. So we're making like a muscle shirt out of this.
We are making a cutoff shirt, absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry that I'm right here.
You could use that as a hat.
As a
or
hat?
make underwear out of it.
Or a headband.
Or like
Maybe.
a skirt.
A headband.
For girls.
Or a dolly skirt, yeah, for your dolly.
Or little babies.
Those are all really good ideas. So the next thing that we're going to do after our sleeves are removed is that we are going to cut on either side all the way down.
Okay. If this is not the straightest cut ever, is it okay?
That is totally fine. I just realized that mine is not the straightest cut ever. So we will be able to fix it after we get it all made.
And we do both sides?
Both sides. Okay, so our next step is that we are going to take our t-shirt, which should look kind of like this, and lay it out flat.
right, you take this side, I'll take that side, okay?
We're gonna make a little bit of a special cut. And if you want to mark it out, you can. I have seams right here on my shirt, so I'm just gonna follow those seams. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut along the seam right here and then go around the collar and then cut again. So you should have a collar attached.
We do.
So cut here, around the collar, and cut there.
Now, are we doing around the collar on the side that has the picture on it?
Yes.
Or does it matter? Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool.
It looked like you were doing it the other way because the camera's kind of a mirror.
Well, why don't I do this just to make sure? So I'm going to lay it out flat and show you. So you're going to cut here and here, okay? And then go around the front part of the collar to make sure that the collar's still attached.
Okay.
Okay? And this is the part of the project that parents, you're gonna have to take control of, but it's also really wonderful to have your little superhero as your assistant.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So
because you can put it over. Wait, I'm going to test it.
you're gonna test it.
I would test mine too.
Wait.
I get my nose in my hair.
It's purple.
It is purple. It looks blue in the picture.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, look at Miss Chrissy's.
Oh, I really like that.
So
Very
after,
clever.
after you get all of these cuts done, now is the time to put on your thinking caps, your design brains, and we're gonna go ahead and
I could pretend I could write thinking cap on it and a hard hat.
that would be awesome. I would need one too. So we're gonna grab our pieces of paper and our pencils, and we're gonna start to think about our superhero.
Okay, so now we're ready to sketch out the design we want on the
Yes, yes. So if you want to, parents, if you want to go ahead and kind of draw out the shape of a cape on your white piece of paper, just so that your kids have a blank canvas with a shape on it that they can follow, that would be a good idea. So I'll go ahead and let everybody do that. Josie's still there?
Yeah, she is. She just slid off the screen here. So she's drawing a variety of shapes.
Okay.
All right,
So-
ready to show you her sketch.
Oh, already? Oh, cool. So a lightning bolt with a star and some hearts.
And this fabric is like a belt kind of across the back.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then at the top, there's this little jewel. It's going to be like right
On the neck
on
part.
the neck part, like right there.
Oh, right on the neck part. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna change some of my directions a little bit, but I like how you're thinking. So I love all of your designs so far, Josie. So could you tell me a little bit about the superhero that might wear this cape?
It would probably be.
So what do these symbols mean to you?
Well, a superhero who is the best person in the world at making friends and could it could control the weather.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay, so your superhero's powers are to control the weather and the best at making friends. So that superhero is probably really kind and fun and smart. Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
It sounds like maybe good at some science with the weather.
Probably. Really.
Yeah. All right, so now's the time that we're gonna start decorating our cape. So you can take the markers and draw on the fabric to cut it out, or you can draw directly onto the fabric it's up to you. You get to use your creativity.
Right, so we have a couple of different colors of fabric here.
Yeah.
You want to draw your shapes out? Your fabric markers or your pencil, which one?
Fabric markers.
You want to draw that with the fabric
Can
marker?
I pick a color?
Yeah, you can.
I think I would use teal that's inside there because of the teal thing.
Great, good plan.
But it's a little bit darker so I can still see it.
Okay. So if we have drawn out our shapes in our colored fabric, should we cut them out now?
Yes. So
Okay.
whenever the colored fabric is ready to go, you can go ahead and cut those out.
I'm gonna do that with my magic scissors.
Snip, snip, snip.
So I'm gonna cut just kind of around it kind of loosely, and then we'll go back into it to do more precise cutting.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
And I think
That's a really good start from what I see what you're doing. That's really good.
Thank you. I decided to do mine with pencil first, even though it'd be pretty hard to erase on this fabric, but I thought it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to take my fabric markers and start to decorate my star. We're both going to have stars on ours.
This is so awesome.
I'm glad you think so.
I'm probably gonna like keep
There's
the
heart
cape
one.
forever. I thought of a name for my superhero.
All
Okay.
right.
It's gonna be Lightning Friend because lightning moves really fast and they're really good at making friends. Also, they can control the weather.
I love that. So another one of your superpowers is going to be moving really fast. The speed of light.
Probably.
That sounds awesome.
Heart 2.
Looks like your mom has had a little bit of practice with lightning bolts before.
Whenever she gets mad at a driver cutting in front of them, she'll go pew pew because she's got a lightning bolt on her hand.
I think that is an amazing way to deal with road rage. Pew pew.
Okay, shape. Oh no, from the beginning. Shape number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Snape. Shape number 2.
Beautiful.
Number 3. And shape number 4.
All right, and you wanted to make a stripe across the back, right?
Yeah.
Our cool animal print.
And then we're gonna put this on the top. Oh, wrong way.
Yes.
I was facing it towards me, Anna.
I have. Should we start laying out our shape?
Yes, whenever you have all of your shapes ready, go ahead and lay them out on your, and we're not going to glue them down yet, but we're going to go ahead and place.
We have some other fancy bits to put on there too.
Ooh, what other fancy bits do you have?
Well, I have a library pen pal who sent me some sparkly gems in the mail this week. We have the perfect thing to do with them.
Can I open it up?
There's probably a thing on the bottom here.
Oh.
That is an amazing pen pal.
I know.
I'm gonna.
Do you want to show Crissy the pattern that you made?
Yeah.
All right, so
the black.
we're gonna hold up the pattern. These are the gems she made. I don't know if you could see, there's a pattern on that side, and then there's purple and teal in the middle, and another pattern on that side. So she worked on her pattern making.
That looks amazing.
You can put some gems on the shapes. Okay.
Blacks are pretty.
The blacks are pretty.
Those would probably be the first ones that I would put on mine.
If they were real gemstones, what do you think gemstones they would be?
Usually those black ones are onyx.
Onyx, yeah. Oh, or black obsidian.
Mm. Or jet. I think that's like fossilized coal or something.
Isn't obsidian always black?
I don't know. I think it depends on what kind of volcano, what minerals were in the volcano that made the obsidian.
I'm excited for this.
We cut out our things. We're ready to go.
All right. I did not finish my sign, but that's okay. So.
Captain Creative. That's his name? That's the name?
Uh-huh.
That's mine.
That's her name?
Mm-hmm. That's my superhero name. So our next instruction is going to be taking all of the things that we cut out and gluing them onto our cape. So parents, this is once again where you'll probably need to take the lead on this one. But you know, your assistant can help you out as well. Just make sure to watch out for your fingers because hot glue is hot. All right.
So I will put the glue on the edge of the center of the shape.
Okay.
And then you can use the edge where there's no glue. And you can lay it down.
Just in case anybody else wants to like change their collar, I love that you're not going to change yours, but I'm going to show somebody or everybody else how to do it just in case, okay?
Okay.
So that's when you would use your ribbon if you want. So if you don't want to have a closed collar, like I want to have mine have a bow on the front. So what I'm going to do is just take my ribbon, which I think mine's a little long, but that's okay. And I'm going to glue it with my hot glue around the back so that I can tie it on the front. But I love that you're going to have your gemstone on the front of yours. So this is just an extra step if you're feeling a little sassy, but not required. Sounds fun.
All right, so you want just a bow like this tied there?
Yeah.
I can try to make more loops.
Okay.
Do you want more loops?
Sure.
I can't promise anything.
We'll try your best. That's all we need to do.
Right? Encouragement.
You're so supportive. I love it.
Okay, so we have a gem on the front collar.
Ooh.
And
oh, the bow. That looks amazing. I think you did a great job.
Can I put it on?
Just wait and see.
And it sounds like we kind of had the same idea with the bow on the back. I don't know if you can see on mine.
But look, she has a bow on the back.
On the back too. All right. So, Josie, do you feel like your cape is done?
Yes.
You ready to put it on?
I'm gonna.
All right. It's time to put our superhero capes on.
Oh, man. All right, so do you want to turn around? There it is. Look at you.
I love it. So I'm gonna spend some time to finish mine up because I didn't have enough time to finish it up. But I'm gonna take a picture of it, of my completed one, and put it at the end of the video. Could Lynn, could you take a picture of Josie so that I could put it at the end of the video as
I
well?
totally can.
Can we start on the drawing on the back?
Sure. You did the drawing on the back.
No, like on the back of this page.
What are you going to draw?
superpower.
Oh, her whole look.
Yeah.
Her
Yes.
whole look.
And you know
Huh?
what you could do is that you have a lot more fabric left from the sleeves and from the front of the shirt. You could make a mask. You could make cuffs. You could make so many superhero accessories. You could make a belt. There are like it's endless possibilities. So maybe your mom could take a picture of your fully drawn superhero as well and send it over to me.
Yes, I will.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Josie, so much for doing the superhero capes. And thank you all for also doing the superhero capes. And make sure that you take a picture of your finished cape with your superhero sporting it and tag us on Instagram or Facebook.
This is so fun. Yay.
So fun. Yay. All right. Well, thank you.
Bye.
And bye.